opens up for the cut. Needs to get himself back.
It's a real tussle here. Times Nepal able to tighten things up. Netherland is travelling pretty nicely at the moment. The use of the wrists, just found a little vacant spot. And just look how far Rajbachi ran then, just to field off his own bowling.
Well, there's nothing motivates you more than to field than not seeing the run going against you in your column, so but he did well. Opens up, but the Dutch simply cannot find the boundary. They've really struggled in the last couple of overs. From this over, it's been some real luck. Well, it's an impressive over so far. 97 for 5 after 14. Dutch just getting bogged down. It's not really the acceleration you're looking for, but the double eyes on the worm in the 7th over kind of tells you that the Dutch were brought to a halt.
And that was Sandeep Lamachani over, but I always say you've got to wait till you see the end of the worm. That worm's not complete yet. And with 6 overs remaining,
again the cut, but again only a single.
With 6 overs remaining, speaking to Scott Edwards after the first game yesterday at Scotland, felt that sort of 160 mark was definitely above par. So they can go for 10 and over.
Nope, you're going to have to stick there.
Yeah, watch out. If they can, these last 6 overs, get the run rate up to around 10 and over, it's just going to be difficult with Lamachani. They are looking at up around that 160. Which would be a very good score again.
100 up for the Dutch. And after a start that saw them 20 without loss after 2, I think they'll be surprised it's taken to the middle of the 15th over to find triple figures.
Well, a big part of that reason is that man there, Sandeep Lamachani, who's actually lost the headband. Not sure what's going on.
I think it's on eBay.
Well, headband or not, he has been brilliant today. 2 balls left in his spell. He's been incisive as well as economical.
Well, he thought he could have cut that. Just saw the ball fly past the bat. Look to attack this if he can. Well, again, I think I said this at the last innings in the over. It certainly wasn't pretty, but it does get a single. The Dutch are struggling. 102 for 5. Well, the Dutch are looking to move the score along, but they've been really well restricted, certainly in the last 3 overs.
Bertel coming into the attack now. More of the options that Captain Rohit Podol has at his disposal. So now as we head in towards the death, Bertel comes into his own.
Bertel, first ball. It's in there. There's a shout for a catch. It'll be a difficult one. Well, it was a terrific effort. In the end, they'll come through for a couple.
How did he even get there? I mean, honestly, sometimes you almost feel that it's unfair. He's got the outside edge there. Brilliant effort to actually get there, and good backing up as well. Sometimes you see something go down as a drop, and it's actually a brilliant piece of fielding to even get yourself there.
Yeah, we'll put that down as a really good effort. Right. Skipper plays that back in. So Kushal Martel. Here comes the 7th bowler used by Nepal.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's all those options I talk about.
Again, just looking for the overthrow. That's a leg by.
I feel like Nidamanuru is the one who is going to have to really take this innings home. He's been out there, he's seen 25 deliveries so far. Strike now.
That opens up, but again, we'll just find the man on the boundary.
So he's been going at about a run a ball, Nidamanuru, and just wonder when he is going to launch.
Well, he's going to launch there. That's deep, and that's gone. Nicely done, driving right down the ground. So Lancashire steps up with a 6. It's nice when you more than double your score with one thrash of the bat.
Well, he might have not lost another ball. But we lost one earlier. Has gone miles. Is that in the car park? I think it is, because the umpire's coming out with another ball. I don't know who's parked out there, but you might want to go and check your windows.
Free cricket ball available. Please dig through glass.
Well, we're just waiting for the new ball to be chosen. Of course, they have to find one that's a similar age or a similar use to the one that has been lost. Just have a look at how the game has unfolded, or the innings has unfolded so far. Got off to a pretty bright start, did Netherlands, with Levitt and O'Dowd. Singh was productive. I feel that Nidamanuru is the one who has to really put his foot down now, but Lion Cachet shot shows he's ready to party as well.
Well, he goes again, but that's to the boundary. That's going to be caught. Well, the Lion was brave for the second time, but he didn't have the power, and he's caught out on the boundary. And again, Nandan Yadav with the catch. But again, just as the Dutchman threatens, Nepal take the wicket.
Nandan Yadav, he's been the action today. Really safe pair of hands in the outfield. And, well, he was tempted to go once more after the last one, but didn't get nearly as much on the ball this time. Great piece of fielding. And Nepal continue to squeeze.
113.46. And just as we wondered that Zach Lyakashi would get things moving, he's removed and takes his seat in the pavilion once more.
Well, Durham, the new batter at the crease. Rajvanshi continues with those left armers of his. They really have got all their bases covered as far as options go. I'm very interested to see how Netherlands use spin today.
There's the attempted reverse sweep to try and get things moving. Manura trying to step across. It's in there, but it's safe. There'll be a couple. Potential on the overthrow, but again, you're always wise to look. You're also wise to test this. Nepalese fielders. Banshi has bowled well. Driven back up the field. Deep Meadow easily taking care of that.
Yeah, there's just been a little bit of frustration, not for those fans. They're having a whale of a time, as they always do, but Manuru trying to get going.
Gets himself off the mark. 6 matches at this level. Just played 2 innings, just 2 runs coming into today, so he's not had a lot of chance to bat. Coming in at 8 today. And again, that's another good tidy over from Nepal. 117 for 6 after 17, 3 overs to go. Overs to go. What score can the Netherlands reach?
Yeah, well, they need to get some tall buildings going at the moment because there haven't been many big overs. They need 3 big ones if possible now to just try and push that score up towards the 150 mark.
There's the attempt, right? It's got it. He's looking for it. He just can't get there. The skipper arguably just half a step away. Kushal Bertel appreciative of the effort.
Well, Sakib Zulfikar is aggressive right from the start. Does pick up a couple of runs and take some pressure off Nida Manuru. Doesn't have to do it on himself. That is just helped around the corner beautifully. In fact, that is going to be 4 runs. So, terrific aggression from Zulfikar as he comes to the crease. And Bertel just to have a look at his line. He's just lost his line a little bit on that occasion. Right down the leg side. All he had to do was get a little bit of bat on it. And it was gone, raced away.
That's the first boundary in a long time. Wide given.
That ball absolutely jagged off the pitch. So there is something in it.
It's interesting, the Dutch said they would have batted. They were put in by Nepal. I think they think there's something in this pitch for later. Again, dot balls are no use to the Dutch here.
Here's that previous delivery. At spat off the deck. My goodness, put the revs on.
Again, coming down the ground, and that will go all the way. 6 runs, beautifully done, right through it, confidently done, straight down the ground.
Well, Zulfikar has been outstanding since he came. 13 off just 5 balls. And where it felt that Netherlands were floundering a little bit, he's come and parted the waters.
Tries a little reverse. Well, he tried to remain anonymous by choosing not to put his number on the back of his jersey today. But he's making himself being noticed now.
It's the Roelof van der Merwe trick that. That was a glorious lofted drive down the ground. Oh, turn again. Wicked turn.
Well, they appeal, but it doesn't bring anything. It's 131 for 6, better over there from the Dutch. Well, the Dutch are trying to engineer. I reckon they would need another 20 runs. They need to get to 150, I think, to set Nepal a really strong target. 160. There's a little bit of pace to finish here.
Rupesh Singh to bowl the penultimate over. It's a really good opportunity for a coach, Stuart Law, just to have a look at his death bowling options as well. He's taking over this side, first time for T20 internationals as coach.
He's gone for 15 runs in his 2 overs, and there could be a run out here. Just, you could see, Manura wanted to come down. Zulfikar said no.
Well, I don't think Zulfikar was actually aware. He was watching the ball. Netherland backed up a long way, aware that there are only 2 overs left. So if there's the opportunity to run on a wide, they need to take it. So just a little bit of lack of awareness from Zulfikar.
Zulfikar lofts that up. That is gone. Everybody turns to watch it land. That was an absolute no-doubter the second it left the bat.
Well, this is incredible clean striking from Zulfikar, who has just taken the bull by the horns, or the rhinos by the horns, shall we say, since he's come in, given the crowd a chance to get in on the action. Highest T20 international score before this match was 18. He's passed that already, and he's only needed 7 balls to do it.
Straight over, long on, and the crowd, and kept going. Singing again from the Melton Gardens end. It's cut away, it's very quick single.
And so coming in at the death, Rupesh Singh has just been a little bit expensive, as you would expect, but Dutch will be very happy because what Zulfikar done is he's brought that possible score now right back towards that, pushing towards 160. Been a great cameo from him.
Going to push that run rate up again, just round the corner. Easily taken.
Manuru happy to play a bit of an anchor role. You can do that if you know that you've got the power hitting of Zulfikar coming through. Showing it for the first time really at international level.
There's 34 runs at this level before today. There's no chance of that going anywhere else but up. It's a long off, and we'll have to settle for the single. And this is a cameo perhaps they weren't expecting, but a very, very welcome one.
Well, given the freedom and the license to go in today, well,
2 balls to come, having had a wide in the over. It's a good ball, it doesn't result in a run.
They're at the bowling figures today. Lamachani's had the best day in terms of wickets and, of course, economy. Rupesh Singh has been a little bit more expensive. A lot of bowlers used.
It's in the air. This backed off the catch. Not taken. Just over the ropes. The 6 is there. Wonderfully done. 147 for 6 after 19. Well, the Netherlands have 1 over to go. And I have to tell you, after around about 16 overs, I wondered if they would hit 150, but 16 off that last over. That's been the most productive over so far. And can they get a grandstand finish? That's the question now.
Well, this has been outstanding from Zulfikar, but talk about outstanding. Just have a look at this effort from the captain, Podol. Just trying to get the ball back in, and that's well bowled by Yadav. And it gets Zulfikar off strike because they take the single. I almost think, even though he's got the higher score and he's the most established batter, Nidamanuru, I say get Zulfikar back on strike. He has been absolutely brilliant so far. 22 off just 10 deliveries. So and it either inspires Nidamanuru to go big or he gets his teammate down the other end.
Well, he wants to go big. He doesn't want to go home, that's for sure. Doesn't want to give his wicket away. There's a swing. And
Zulfikar wanted to run the bye there. It's almost the opposite of what had happened in the previous over, where Nidamanuru was halfway down the pitch wanting to run the wide. And just having a little bit of a discussion mid-pitch, the two batters. And I wonder if they're just sorting between themselves what they're actually going to do as far as if this next ball gets past, if it's a swing and a miss, if it's a wide.
Oh, Bolden. Absolutely beautiful ball. Well, it might stop them from getting to 150 yet. And Nandan Yadav takes his second wicket of the innings. And the stumps go flying.
Well, that was a superb Yorker, zeroed in. Just have a look here. That was absolutely perfect. Tried to back away. That is the ultimate toe crusher. I think that's hurt Nidamanuru as well. It's going to be Klein coming in now. Kyle Klein, a difficult position of just having 3 balls to face. What you imagine he might want to do is, does he get Zulfikar down? He can certainly swing a bat, Klein. Zulfikar is the one who's on a hot streak.
Well, Klein comes in off the back of yesterday when he was run out as the non-striker. Twice the Dutch had players dismissed. Chris drives down the ground, deflected onto the stumps by the Scottish bowlers. Well, he takes guard, and has a little wander, checks out the field, left and right. Yada. Looking for a similar ball. Oh, he's bounced that one, it's hooked up. That will result in a single. And that's actually good. Gives the strike to the senior partner.
Well, Zulfikar, what can he do with 2 balls remaining? It's been hour. Was great cricket all round. It was a terrific Yorker. Dug out, good running between the wickets. They had to push and push hard for the second. That throw coming back in, I think, has really hurt Yadav. It might have just drawn a bit of blood as well. I think it has, yes. So there's a real stinger.
If you don't like the sight of blood, look away now. And some running repairs.
So actually fired the ball back in. It was good cricket all around. Couldn't quite take it. I think he might have been safe anyway. It's just a great bit of cricket.
Just the seams nipped right across his thumb and opened that up.
There's captain. The comforting rub of the back.
I'm not really sure. I mean, I didn't do very well in biology at school, but I'm not sure rubbing somebody's back really takes the pain away from a bleeding thumb. I'm no doctor either, it should be pointed out, but you'll take whatever comfort.
Absolutely. And just look at the way that this crowd is built with these Nepal fans, the flags waving. It's the Dutch bench, Ian Kingma. I'm not going to see him or Paul van Meekeren bowling today. But look at that, the only flag in the world that isn't a rectangle.
It's great to be different.
Oh, it's a beautiful flag. I love it.
So Netherland Yadav is going to have to get some running repairs, so the final ball will be bowled. Right, Cameron Casey. Just enough to mess up your scorecard.
Well, I hope, hopefully Yadav is okay. Really well, those Yorkers at the death there. I think Stuart Law will have liked what he saw in those. But Karen Casey called on to bowl the last ball to Zulfikar.
And here comes balls, thrashed away. They'll come back, they'll try for a second. No, they won't. He's been sent back. And the innings will close on 152. Well, they got through that psychological barrier of 150. And Nepal will be pretty happy with the way that they've played today.
Well, I just thought it was a really great contest between these two sides. Both had times when they were on top of the other. I think Netherlands will be reasonably happy with that. They felt that 160 was above par yesterday when Scotland batted first. But you just never know what's going to happen with this Nepal side. They've got plenty of power, plenty of batting.
They will chase a target of 153. The Dutch 152 for 7 after their 20 overs.